ripped to the ground in just seconds. This was an historic moment.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
The statue to this 17th century slave trader has stood for more than 120 years. It now lies at the bottom of the city's harbour. "10,000 gathered for the Black Lives Matter protest in Bristol. And while George Floyd was killed nearly 4,000 miles away, the impact is felt just as strongly.
Why would I walk past that every day, knowing the history of it? That literally makes me feel like I don't matter. So that says Black Lives Matter.
I guess I was supposed to look at it as if he was some sort of hero, someone that was worthy of being immortalized. And I think that's actually, it sent a very, very strong message of white supremacy.
So I think it's difficult to know whether this is the start of something incredible. I mean, the statue being knocked down definitely is, but I think so much more needs to be done.
There is no escaping Edward Colston in Bristol. His name adorns buildings throughout the city. He has long been a key and controversial figure, with more than 11,000 having already signed a petition to remove his statue.
This is something that should have happened years ago, but the council failed to act. And even before I started the petition, there have been numerous groups campaigning for the removal of the statue, and rightly so, because Bristol is a multicultural and diverse city.
In the end, no petition was needed. There's no doubt that this is a very significant moment for Bristol. It is a city which has slavery ingrained in its history. The big question, though, is whether this is the start of something bigger. A police investigation into those responsible is now underway. The actions of a small minority here, condemned by the Home Secretary.
I think that is utterly disgraceful, and that speaks to the acts of disorder, public disorder, that actually have now become a distraction from the cause in which people are actually protesting about.
The question now is what next? Statues celebrating Britain's colonial past stand in cities across the country. There is now one less, as the Black Lives Matter movement continues to build momentum. Dan Whited, Sky News in Bristol.